Child goes out the holy fame and it goes as follows: personally and wholeheartedly and disrespectfully. Lamau. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Like that's just how I felt in the moment, bro. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, shout out to you, man. Thanks for your comment. Now let's get into the Bible verse. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. That's Galatians 5:1. Now let's get into the main video because damn it all. Marvel reimagining the Fantastic Four for modern audiences. Yeah, it's gonna be more of the same. There was no lesson learned. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I wasn't gonna let this get to me. I wasn't gonna let this bother me, and then it bothered me. Because me personally, I have a very special relationship when it comes to the early 2000s Fantastic Four movies. I think these are the best pieces of Fantastic Four media in a while. It's facts! I think for the most part, nothing has came close to this level. The characters feel real, they feel like humans, they're interesting, and for the most part, they are, for the most part, again, realistic to the comics, and they translate it to a movie pretty decently. Aside from certain plot points and certain characters, i.e. Doctor Doom and Galactus, y'all can't tell me that these movies aren't classics. I am so pissed that there is not a third one, and I'm so pissed about what we're going to be talking about in this video because I can't believe they did this. He's a man that leads with a lot of bravado, which can be a front sometimes, but he's also funny. Quinn says, myself and Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige were speaking about previous iterations of him and where we are culturally. He was branded as this womanizing, devil-may-care guy. But is that sexy these days? I don't think so. This version of Johnny is less callous with other people's feelings, and hopefully there's a self-awareness about what is driving his attention-seeking behavior. He's really smart. He's on the spaceship for a reason, and I think sometimes people forget that in various comic stories, he's been one of the most heroic of them, even if he's undercutting his heroism every single turn through humor. Yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, you get the point. Like they're just misunderstanding the entire point of his character, even in this very interview. And people, I honestly hate like the discourse around like Marvel and DC now because people will refuse to acknowledge the obvious agendas being pushed with these movies. Again, this article just confirms Kevin Feige's previous statements that he's doubling down on his post-Endgame approach when it comes to a more feminist-leaning MCU. So yeah, it's still a thing. People forget that these movies are made by actual humans with beliefs and different opinions that obviously translate to what they make and what they produce. Obviously, that's why when certain directors are called for certain projects, we give more of a than wouldn't, you know? And it kills me because like, you had the actor and then the people involved with the Fantastic Four movie just doing their best to on any real goodwill left with these companies. Side note, it's pretty funny that in the article they tried to convince fans that the recent comics by Jonathan Hickman is on par with the original Fantastic Four comics by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. That's nowhere near the case. Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios, as of late, have actually told their creators to not read the comics. Like seriously, this has been a thing since even before Endgame, but you know, whatevs. As they've been doing for like, I don't know, like let's say 5 years. Let's give them 5 years, just for the sake of it, just for shit. And it's been so annoying to me because like either these people don't have media training or they just don't give a shit and they genuinely are just tone deaf. Because why would you take away one of Human Torch's premier character traits?
Did it just get really hot in here?
Yeah. I don't.
A few minutes later.
What's your floor?
No, I was gonna. Broken or something. You guys going up?
A few moments later.
I'll call you about that drink, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
A few inches later.
It's like a sauna in here.
It's been like this all day.
Oh, is that sexy these days? I don't think so. He is a ladies' man. He gets and I don't get why it's a bad thing. So you're telling me that you're gonna nerf my guy so much and now he doesn't even get bitch? What is he gonna be, like a pseudo male feminist? Like even in the article, there was like, I'll put it on the screen, I'll read it out for y'all later on, but it was like, oh well, do y'all find that sexy? Yes. Yes.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Like, why do we pretend as if like people don't like seeing attractive people get other attractive people in sequence and in quick succession? Like, who watched the original Fantastic Four movies and thought, damn, that Johnny, bro, I can't believe he's just getting all these and he's the best part of these movies. It's so annoying that he's such a womanizer. Like, the definition of a womanizer is literally only used with a negative connotation, when if you look, the definition is literally not even that deep. A womanizer is a man who is habitually sexually active with many different women, often pursuing casual or short-term relationships. Literally. Definition: a womanizer is a man who engages in frequent and casual sexual relationships with multiple women. This was apparently the wrong move to make, apparently. I'm not even joking to you. It literally just means, for the most part, and I'll literally put it in short, it literally just means a guy that likes dating women, essentially, that has a very high success rate dating women, that puts dating women in a very high regard. What is wrong with that? I just don't see someone watching the old movies and being like, bro, why is he getting all these bitches? Oh, goddamn. Bro, was the director, no, not even the director, was the actor just like seeing these movies was like, damn, they gonna like this one a little too much. What if like for this version, we like make him a and like we make him like the stereotypical nice guy that no one gives a about?
What?
Like, bro, I can't, bro. Like, I genuinely, like, losing the plot. You know what it feels like? It was like when like the Avatar: The Last Airbender like made their live action show, and they took away one of the most character defining moments of Sokka being a sexist and growing from that. Their logic is, we can't show him being sexist because it will paint the wrong idea. Even though the very point of them showing him being sexist was that it was bad, and he got humbled for it every time. That was the point. It was a bad thought process. So, and even with Human Torch, it's stupider because like he's not a bad guy. He's just an ass at times. Like, characters can have flaws. Characters can have traits that not everyone agree with. You feel me? Like, if you make every single character just like super politically correct, like what message does that send? It just paints people in a bubble that they can't escape from, because it's like, oh, this person exists, ew, gross. Like, gang, do you not get laid? Like, I don't know, man. It was really stupid, like even the arguments for it. And honestly, my issue is more with the shills, because they will sit here and tell you that piss is rain and be like, well, it's not that bad. This is literally his defining character trait, his ego. The way he is with women, the way he gets so many of them. It's his defining trait, and you're just like, nah, gang. The politically correct people, the wokies won't like this. Then you'll get more money. Like,
And that's a fact.
we've seen so many movies try to pander to the politically left, and we've seen how that goes. Every time, they don't buy this shit. They don't buy tickets to the movies. They don't watch this shit. So you're changing this character for an audience that barely even exists. For what? Genuinely for what? I don't know, man. Like, personally, I genuinely can't understand the change, because honestly, I can let slide the rumors I've been hearing about the movie, like, oh, it's going to be a Sue Storm movie, even though she is one of the most powerful members of the Fantastic Four. But just because you are the most OP, it does not mean you have to become the focal point of the entire movie. Let me just say that now. Just because someone's OP doesn't mean they have to be the focal point of the movie. We've seen that with even Endgame. Literally, Captain Marvel was one of the most OP characters, yet she was barely in that, and it served the movie for the better. Am I saying that you could do that with Susan? No, because she's literally the mother of the team. You need her in there, that's fine. And honestly, I could have let slide the female Silver Surfer bullshit if they just kept Johnny the same. Like, certain things you just don't change, and certain people in the industry who do things like I do, like review and talk about and give y'all the news, people will sit here and lie to you and tell you that this is not a big deal when yes, it is. That's like making Peter Parker a dick, or making him stupid. Or that's like making the Thing have cosmic powers instead of being a rock, It's like you're changing the very essence and backbone and blueprint of the character just to do it. You know, I would argue when they made Thing Mr. Negative, it was kind of cool and how you can like switch between the forms and have his human form again.
A few minutes later.
Man can't be happy for shit. And you know, like people want to say, you know what, this is not that type of video. I don't want to get into it, but I'm just saying because like, bro, if you want to talk about changes, why don't you make that change for sake? But they won't do that. They won't do that. Instead, they'll make these politically correct changes. And I hate saying that. I hate saying that. Politically correct. How is it correct if most people hate it? If the vast majority of viewers hate a change, how is this the correct move to make? Because honestly, bro, this is stupid. It's so stupid, and I hate every part of it. There's not gonna be a world where I'm gonna sit here and be like, I'm glad they made Human Torch get less yes, because Johnny Storm will now be known as the culturally sensitive member of the Fantastic Four, the emotionally intelligent member of the Fantastic Four. Like, did they just miss the point of Johnny? I don't know, man. Look, people gonna say what they want. I hate this, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all hate this. This is lame. This video might get pushed to a Monday release just so I can make this point be known and just so I can hear people talk about it. Because I know for a fact that this is the one time where people can agree with me on a 100% and not be on my because goddamn, what the hell?
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.